This is Platform Media International, PMI Sports. My name is Joe Ehizode. Welcome to the program. My very good guest is here, Opone Anyamabo, my usual guest. Opone, welcome to the program again.
Thank you for having me.
Viewers, we are going to examine one of the greatest icons that have graced the Spanish La Liga. And that is no other person than Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal and also of Real Madrid. Opone, this guy has lighted up the whole of Europe and as a matter of fact La Liga in the past 7 years since he moved from Manchester United to Real Madrid. And from records, he has scored over 234 goals in the maybe 6 seasons he has been there. He left 2009 and now it's this 2015. So, Opone, what is making him tick?
I'll tell you something. You see, people say prayer is the key to success, but they haven't told you the secret to success. The secret to success is constancy to purpose. That kid is constant.
It's constant.
He's constant. He's consistent in whatever he does. Check his record.
Now,
from Manchester.
What is very amazing is that in Real Madrid alone, he has made 213 appearances and scored 234 goals. So, on the average, that is not human. On the average, he's scoring in every match.
And you know what is really important? What is amazing? Even more amazing? Mm-hmm. It's not an out-and-out striker.
It comes from the wing.
It comes from the side, comes from the middle. It's not an out-and-out striker.
Now, again, maybe my producer will show one of his free kicks. How does he do that? That he takes a free kick, beats the wall, and the ball dips, goes into the net. I've never seen free kick like that. I know of Zico bending or Beckham bending across over the wall, but I've not seen, apart from Ronaldo, that plays a free kick over the wall, and after the wall, the ball dips into the net.
What did I just tell you? Constancy to purpose. He trains for it, so he can do it perfectly. He works hard to get there. That's why he is where he is today.
Okay.
He's a hard worker.
Now we are talking about Ronaldo being hard working, but there's also the other side of Ronaldo, that he's very uncontrollable. The only coach that he has had it good with is Alex Ferguson in Manchester United. He went to Real Madrid, met 3 coaches before. On Jose Mourinho, he didn't even have been for the fact that he came from the same country. They didn't even have it going well with each other. And again, right now with Benitez there, things are not going well. So again, you are talking about somebody working hard and having a very bad public image. It's not too good.
Yeah, it's not too good, but I also want you to remember something. In Manchester United, he was a kid coming up. When he left Manchester United, he was then a star. He's bigger than what he was when he was in Manchester United.
So he's the franchise in Real Madrid. Can any player be a franchise player?
Yeah.
In Real Madrid.
Yeah.
I thought Real Madrid would be bigger than any other player, but no. Ronaldo seems to be a franchise player.
He's the face of Real Madrid. How much did they pay for Gary Bale?
But somebody says Gary Bale is one of the most expensive players.
Yeah, he's one of the most expensive players, but Ronaldo is still the face of Real Madrid.
Okay. Now, he started with Sporting Lisbon in his home country in Portugal before he moved to Manchester United. And in Sporting Lisbon, he appeared 25 times and scored 3 goals. That was when he was growing up. And as a matter of fact, I understand he came to Manchester United at the age of 19 or so. So, it was at Manchester United he discovered his real self. As a matter of fact, the last season he played in the Champions League in Manchester United, he lost the penalty. Remember that in Moscow against Chelsea. And after that was his last game for Manchester United and he moved on. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo, he's having a hectic time right now in Real Madrid. According to reports, he's not having it good with Rafael Benitez. According to reports, which is unconfirmed, says that the style of Benitez is very defensive, but Ronaldo wants the explosive style. that Carlo Ancelotti wanted them, allowed them to play when he was there. So how do you say that? As a former player.
Okay, see, there's something you got to understand. You can say he's a hard-working player, he's a good player. When there's too much ego, then there's a problem. But we got to remember, Rafa is a stark coach too. He's a coach that believes in himself, and you cannot change that. Our regrets, look at Chelsea. When he came to Chelsea, the 6 months he was in Chelsea, when he helped them win the Europa League, what happened? People like Frank Lampard, he benched them, he doesn't care. Terry, he benched them. All Rafa wants, he wants to win. Any big coach, look at even Mourinho. Big coaches do it their way. They want to win. It don't have to be about you, about this player, about this player. There are so many
Mourinho
players.
did not have his way in Real Madrid. I guess it was even a player that
he had his way. You check what he did to Ike Casillas.
Even Ronaldo too.
Even Ronaldo. So big coach, all those top coaches, players they can't just push them aside. No, it doesn't work. They do it their way.
Opponent, as an insider in how teams work in a team. So who is more powerful? Is it the star or the player or the coach? Who is the coach?
Now it depends on what team. But this I'll put it this way. Any smart, I always say this, and I'll put it this way, okay?
Yeah.
Generals doesn't win battles alone. Clever generals don't win battles alone. Battles are won by clever generals who have the right gear at the right place at the right time and plenty of it.
And a general without a troop can win a war.
And what you gotta understand, you might have stubborn players, you might have players who are hot-headed, but it's up to the coach to know when to call them and to let them go. It's up to the coach. If you're smart, you're gonna get. If you're smart, you will always get through. But if you're not, if you think you are too good, you are too strong, it happens. You as a coach, you must know that. You must know how to read the body language of your players. Everything can be about you, and also the player. Everything can be about you. So you must know how to manage.
But again, it was reported too that before Rafael joined Real Madrid, that Ronaldo preferred Carlo Ancelotti, and again, the signs are there that Rafael Benitez wasn't the favorite to join Real Madrid according to what the players wanted.
Well, he wasn't the favorite in Chelsea, but he still went to Chelsea and he won the Europa League. So it's not about the favorite.
There's the argument. Okay, we're talking about Ronaldo now, but let me quickly say that he meant a very food that is already prepared. Chelsea, that's what he wants. So Ronaldo, look at his record. It's very intimidating. From 1995 to first of all youth career, Andorina in Portugal, 1995 to 1997 Nacional in Portugal, but he made his big break in 1997 when he joined Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. Then moved over from Sporting Lisbon 2003 to Manchester United, 2006 to 2009 Manchester United, and moved to Real Madrid. But the body language now is that he may not be around next season in La Liga. Where do you think, if he decides to move, where is he going?
Okay. The guy have conquered England Premiership. He's conquered La Liga. In my opinion, the French league should be next.
I don't think he conquered La Liga. Messi is there.
No, he conquered La Liga. Messi was there. He won the Ballon d'Or. So wasn't Messi there when he won it?
Okay. But again, it's between him and Messi that
when I say
Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, they shared the Ballon d'Or, but Messi have been there and beaten Messi, so we say he conquered because.
Remember Messi, that Ronaldo is one of the players that scored 500 goals in his career. He's one of the. He belongs to the elite team that scored 500 goals. So he must be recognized for that.
No, you can't take that. You can't take that away from him.
Okay.
He earned it.
And also we can't take away his good looks. He looks good looking too. On the bright side, right?
Okay.
Okay. So that's it for Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal and of Real Madrid. And we looked at giving you all the details about him. I guess that's all we have for you this week. Opponent, thank you for coming, and we hope to see viewers next time. Please, viewers, keep clicking on the subscription tab. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.